Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our program Meet the Monk with Ajahn Sarayut from our studio this morning. And today we are doing our special episode of Meet the Monk. Instead of you meeting the monk, today we're going to meet our community. Or today we flip the program to the monk meet the community. And today we meet on September 20th, 2025. It is on Saturday. Usually we are on Monday morning and Friday morning. Today, as I advertise on our Facebook, that we do a special uh, episode of Meet the Monk. And today, our topic is Tucson Meet Yourself Festival 2025 and Wat Buddhametta community. And today we are going to invite our community member and our volunteer and who used to volunteer for our Tucson Meet Yourself. And again, this Miss the Monk with Ajahn Sarayut is sponsored by the Council of Thai People in the USA and also Wat Buddhametta to promote Buddhism, to promote the work of the Council of Thai People in the USA, and also to promote the work of Wat Buddhametta as we locate in Tucson, Arizona. And today, as I mentioned, that we are going to meet our community member, our friend, our family, and today we have six guests from Wat Buddhametta community to join me to talk about what Buddhametta and our relationship, our participation at Tucson Meet Yourself. And for our audience out there, if you just knew or if you never heard about Tucson Meet Yourself, Tucson Meet Yourself is international food festival. It's it had been held in Tucson for over 40 some years and 50 years. And this year, Wat Buddhametta also have our food booth to sell Thai food to raise the money to support our Wat Buddhametta. And today I'm very delighted to invite our community at Wat Buddhametta and our volunteer to join us. First, I'm going to invite one of our guests. I have six guests today. Yeah. First, I would like to invite Dion to our program. Dion is one of very first members since the beginning of Wat Buddhametta. So let's meet with Dion Thomas or Dion David Thomas together. Yeah. So good morning, Dion.
Good
Thank you
morning.
for thank you for being here this morning on Meet the Monk. And let's move to our second guest this morning. I'm going to invite Cynthia. Cynthia is one of our member, our friend, our family of Wat Buddhametta. She have been joining uh, us for so many years as well, work behind the scene, helping to recruit the volunteer, and she might be the one that gonna call you when we have the meeting before the festival. Yeah. So let's meet with Cynthia. Good morning,
Good
Cynthia.
morning.
Thank you for being here. Yeah.
Glad to be here.
Okay. Nice to have you here too. Yeah. Let's now move to our third guest, and we are going to meet Michael Hi or Mike Hi. I normally call Mike. Yeah. Even though I have so many Mike in the community, so this is another Mike or special Mike. Yeah. And Mike have been with our community for many years as well, helping to helping me and helping the temple, helping the festival. So let's meet with Michael or Mike. Hi,
Good morning.
good morning, Mike. Good
Happy to
morning,
be here.
and thank you for being here. And then our next guest is uh, one of our member here, and we are going to meet with Lucas. Lucas is actually on his vacation up north in close to Payson, Sholo, around that area. I guess he like look like in the middle of nowhere in the jungle. And Lucas have been with our community and Tucson with yourself for so many years. And let's welcome Lucas to our program this morning. Yeah.
Good
Good
morning.
morning,
Thank you.
Lucas.
Good morning.
Thank you. Thank you for taking your time for your little vacation up there to join us this morning. Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. Thank
Okay.
you for
Our
inviting me.
next guest. Yeah. Our next guest is Dana Leon. Dana Leon is also one of our member friend and big part of our community. Actually, he's my handyman. Yeah. So let's welcome Dana to our program this morning. Good morning, Dana.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, and thank you for taking your time to be on our program this morning. And our last guest today is one of our member as well, and our friend of Wat Buddhametta, and also he used to volunteer for Tucson with yourself. Let's meet with Derek Thornhill, or you call Derek James. And Derek is the tattoo artist, and I think Derek and I we share our co-grandfather together for both of our granddaughter Rosemary and Moon. Yeah. So let's meet with Derek this morning. Good morning, Derek.
Good
Yeah.
morning.
Good morning. And now I think we have everyone on the program. Yeah. And and again, on behalf of our community, thank you for being here. And you can mute or unmute your microphone as you like, and or you can show or not show your camera. But I rather have everyone on the camera together so we can see each other. And thank you everyone again for being here on this program. And we also have our friend from other part of the community follow us on online. I'm going to click to show you the for example like this. Jenny is in California. She said good morning to everyone. Linda is here. She's, good morning, Linda. For example, I am going to do something like this. Oh, another person behind the scene or behind the studio is Ajahn Chaivaran. He's going to help me with the program behind the scene. Yeah. And first of all, let me introduce everyone to our community of Wat Buddhametta. And this is not all of our community. This is part of our community. and we plan to have this program, this broadcast more in the future because we want to promote Tucson Meet Yourself. And Tucson Meet Yourself and Wat Buddhametta, we have been part of each other for me. I have done Tucson Meet Yourself for over 20 years. Yeah. So we're not new to the festival. And later on, all of you have joined the temple, have joined our community, and want to help the festival as you can, as you are available. And again, for everyone, if you follow us from home and from wherever you are, you might be on vacation, you might be somewhere, but thank you for following our program. Today, as I mentioned, that we are going to talk about Tucson Meet Yourself and Wat Buddhametta, which is our community. And Wat Buddhametta was found officially, we register our Wat to the state of Arizona and later on federal government to get our 501c3 in 2010. So we officially filed our temple in 2010. And then we've been here now for over 15 years. So this year, we just celebrate our 15 year of being here in Tucson. But I myself have been here in Tucson for over 26 years. Yeah. But before that, I worked for the other community, the other temple. Now we have Wat Buddhametta as one of our community here. So today I have Dion, I have Cynthia, I have Dana, I have Lucas, I have Mike, and I have Derek, which is part of our community and who have been helping Wat Buddhametta for the program, for the Tucson Meet Yourself for so many years. And what we are going to talk about is our community, your participation of Wat Buddhametta, and also Tucson Meet Yourself. And this year, Tucson Meet Yourself, which is a folk festival in Tucson about food from people who have been in Tucson, who live in Tucson and call Tucson their home uh, for so many years, just like our Thai community here in Tucson. So our Wat Buddhametta first based on Thai community, and that's why at the Festival of Tucson Meet Yourself, we are going to have Thai food booth, and for many people of you out there, we have mixed community member from Thai, Laos, from Mexico, from any from America, from many part of the world, and as part of our Wat Buddhametta. And all of you who are on the program here, I'm thankful for all of you for helping me and helping the Hmong and other community to build our Wat Buddhametta sin at the beginning until now. For example, Dion, I have known Dion for almost 20 years, even before Wat Buddhametta was found. So let's meet with Dion. And Dion, good morning, and thank you again for being here. And then I'll ask everyone and to share your experience one by one. So Dion, can you welcome you to our program? Can you share your experience with what Buddhametta you have been part of, and later on, I'm very pleased to know that you make Tucson yourself as one of your priority, one of the year. Yeah.
Thank you so much, John, and good morning, everybody. I'm happy to be here. I had the most incredible fortune to be introduced to Ajahn Ut by a mutual friend. I can't remember the year, but it was prior to the temple opening. He and the community had just purchased the building that would become Wat Buddhametta. And I showed up for first a meditation class at a mutual friend's home. At that time, he was teaching meditation at the library and also at some private homes to small groups. So that is where we first met. And I had been searching for a meditation teacher and someone who I could ask my countless questions about Buddhism for quite some time. And I knew the minute that I met Ajahn Sarayut that I had found my teacher, and that was a wonderful feeling. And he was so incredibly patient and kind and answered probably hours and hours and hours of my questions. And so because of that fortuitous early meeting, I was able to help prepare the temple for opening, work side by side with he and the other monks as the community has grown over the years, and met so many wonderful people. And it has truly been one of the most rewarding experiences of my life.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much for sharing your experience with many of us. And I think many of us might have done the same way, that try to look for a community, especially Buddhist community, to join, to be part of, and thank you for being here. Cynthia, with the same question to you, how you get involved, to know what Buddhametta, and then we'll go from that. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Dion.
Good morning. My name is Cynthia. I started going to the Wat. It was the summer of 2019, and since then it's become a really big part of my life. Ajahn and the monks helped me with, a lot of my personal issues, really getting through some tough times, which I appreciate so much. I really have enjoyed getting to meet people from the community, and even looking at the panel here, and thinking about Tucson Meet Yourself, I really have enjoyed over the years. I feel like you get to know people in a much different way. You see them at the temple, like on Sundays or for, lunches or chanting. But even the community ceremonies at the Wat, you get to know people in a different way. And I feel like, for example, I feel like Tucson Meet Yourself, it really brings out the best of all of us and like what we're good at. So like I've gotten to know, I've gotten to talk with Dion at the Tucson Meet Yourselves that I've participated in, and she handles like the cashier, that's her background. She's an accountant, so she's dealing with the finances. And then, Dana has a truck, and he's like Ajahn said, he's the handyman. He fixes everything. Never says why, what's in it for me. He's just like always there, fetching, carrying, fixing things, lifting heavy things. Lucas, I don't really know, but maybe I'll get to know you this year. Mike, he's so, friendly and generous, and he'll do whatever he's called upon to do. He'll bring us treats. He'll make sure everybody's taken care of, hydrated, things like that. Derek and his family, it's really been a joy for me to get to know him and his wife, Crystal, and their kids, and especially the little girls, the temple granddaughters, that, it's just been such a joy watching them, grow up in the community. But I also have to, this is kind of like the tip of the iceberg. I feel like there's so many people and so much that happens behind the scenes. The ladies make literally thousands and thousands of egg rolls, and there's a lot of prep, beforehand. At night, cleaning up, bringing things down to the event, bringing them back, on Sunday when everything's over. And to summarize, I really enjoyed getting to know people that I knew a little bit or didn't know at all through Tucson Meet Yourself. You spend hours with people, and you just get to know them in a different way. And everyone really brings their best selves and works very hard. And it's wonderful because our booth is so popular. When things really get going, you'll see lines like stretching, way out into the plaza, whatever. And it's just a really joyful experience that a lot of people put a lot of really hard work into. And we raise a lot of money for the temple.
Thank you. Thank you, Cynthia, for your input. Let's move on to Dana. As I introduced to everyone that Dana, I have known Dana from other people from work, and as I mentioned that he's my handyman, I can call him up anytime he will show up, whether he can do or he cannot, Welcome, Dana. The same question. Can you share with everyone here and who follow us from home, who are watching this program, uh, what is your uh, participation and how your participation of Wat Buddhametta led you to Tucson with yourself? Welcome, Dana. Thank you. You might have your mic. Let me see.
There we go. It was muted.
Okay.
Good
Okay.
morning, everyone. And thank you for having me here, Ajahn, and
Absolutely.
inviting me to participate in this. Yes, I've been known of the temple now for, it's been going on 13 years now. I was introduced to the temple by a friend, and was embraced by the community. And I was in the search for to find out more information about Buddhism and trying to enhance my knowledge of Buddhism when I came to the temple. And Ajahn, you took me under your wing and gave me some information, and I started with the meditation classes. And at that time, we were also having a gentle yoga classes in the community, um, and being able to participate in that was something that was special as well. I've been, as you said, Ajahn, doing maintenance now for the temple since I've been involved with it, fixing little things here and there and being able to be of service to the community and being available to help not only at the temple but other people that have had issues in their homes, and being able to be a part of this large family of ours. I was introduced to Tucson Meet Yourself through the temple. I had never been there. Even being a native of Tucson, I had never been to the Tucson Meet Yourself or participated or even volunteered with anything like that until I was involved with the temple. And when I became involved with the temple, Ajahn had been involved with Tucson Meet Yourself for quite a long time, and he asked me if I would help him perform some of the setups and do the electrical and do some of the lights and get the little booths set up, and be of service by doing some cooking and running and getting things that are needed from the temple that were left there. So, it's been a fun adventure doing the Tucson Meet Yourself and being part of the temple as well. So, and the community has been really beautifully embraced me like a child being adopted into a family, and I was really taken by that. I have very many friends in the temple now, and I know all the participants in the this broadcast right now, and I love every one of them. And we've always had something wonderful to do with each other, and it's been a great pleasure meeting these people and the rest of the community and through Wat Buddhametta. So I thank you very much again for letting me be a part of this.
Well, thank you for having. Thank you for being part of our community. And just to let everyone know that Dana just recovered from a stroke, so he still have a lot of things to do. For example, physical therapy and speech therapy. I'm glad that he was able to come out and share your experience with us. Let's move to our next guest, Lucas. And Lucas is on his vacation now, and somewhere I just pull him in. I just give him a check yesterday. Can you join me for the program this morning? You have been with us for so many years, and so Lucas is one of our members who have been with Wat Buddhametta, I think, for a long time, even before he have his own family, and he got married. I actually appreciate his wedding with his wife now, Erica, and now both of them are on vacation, and they try, even though he's very busy, but he try to find time to help to volunteer and help the temple in so many ways when I need it. So welcome to the program, Lucas, and the same question to you. And we have known each other for so many years as well. Thank you.
Yes, Ajahn, thank you. I think it's been about 14 years now, and I first became interested because I really wanted to learn more about meditation. I've been interested in Buddhism since I can't remember, and I very shyly came to the temple one day at a time that I actually probably wasn't supposed to. You were being offered lunch, and everyone was still very kind. Showed me the temple, talked about the classes you were having, and then that same day, my car broke down, and just like my family, everyone from the temple came out, helped me with my car, gave me a ride. I was like, wow, it was so inviting. It really encouraged me to not be so shy, come back, and over the years, appreciative of the fact that I think Wat Buddhametta is unique in some ways is that it is really open to the community. Not that other temples aren't, but Ajahn, I believe you've really made it a point to invite and encourage all of Tucson and everyone to be part of the community and learn about meditation and Buddhism. And even through that, mirroring what others have said, it feels like a family, even though, over the years I've moved further away and there less frequently. I still feel very welcome every time I come. And just like Tucson Meet Yourself, the things we've engaged in over the years not only introduced me to the Thai community, but Tucson community at large, like No More Deaths, volunteering at the shelters, the peace walks. It's introduced me to the Tucson community as a whole, not just the Thai community and the temple. And I appreciate being able to volunteer at Tucson Meet Yourself, because I also am introduced to all the cultures, and the actual intention of the festival is to introduce individuals through food, because we all love that. And I know it's a great fundraiser for the temple, and I really appreciate being part of it.
Well, thank you, Lucas, for your input. Yeah. So I have known Lucas for so many years, and not only Lucas, and then he introduced his mom, his dad, and later his girlfriend, later his wife, and his brother, even though they move away, but when they are available, they come and help at the temple. And I think according to you guys, is that I only know how to make pad thai for so many people. I cannot do pad thai for just one or two people. And thank you for being part of Tucson Media. Our next guest is Mike Hi, and Mike is one of our members, have joined us for many years as well, at least more than 5 years. And Mike have been helping at the temple as one of my handyman as well. So anytime when I need a driver to go somewhere, I just check with Mike first and then see if he's available to drive me. And for Mike, and I know all of the family, the fact that I met him first because of his older son want to be trained and become a novice. And later on, his second son became a novice as well. Now I'm waiting for the third son uh, to uh, to see if he would like to do. Let's welcome Mike, and thank you for being here this morning. I know that you were very busy. Yeah.
Thank you. Happy to be here. Like Ajahn said, I started coming to the temple because my son was ordained as a novice monk. I'd come every day, offer food to monks, make sure that he had something to eat. And through my daily visits and offerings, I've developed a relationship with Ajahn Sarayut and started attending Sunday service at the temple, and then later on Wednesday service, community events. And I found that the community is very welcome, and then found a second family there now. Tucson Meet Yourself is, I think, probably my favorite Tucson event, just because of all of the diversity in foods that you find. It's a great opportunity to work with all of our community members at the event.
Oh, thank you, Michael, for your input. As I said, that first time he showed up at the temple with I think with his in-law, his family,
Yes.
and then we build up our relationship from there. As I say, when you know the monk and you know the other monk as well, and when I know you, I normally know everyone in your community, in your family, which is great. And thank you for your input and sharing your experience with Wat Buddhametta. I'm very grateful that every one of you feel that Wat Buddhametta is your home, is welcoming everyone to our big family of Wat Buddhametta. Our last guest is Derek Thornhill, or Derek James. I mentioned to everyone earlier that we are co-grandfather or grandpa for our two little granddaughter, beautiful two granddaughter, Rosemary and Moon, have been a big part of my life and a big part of Wat Buddhametta. And I have known Derek for many years as well, and he is a tattoo artist. I think I remember that one time when we went on the hike together for the first time, and some people met with us and asked us, how's the tattoo artist and the monk met, and all hike together. I said, yes, we are a friend, we are family, and I still remember that. Welcome to our program this morning, Derek, and thank you for being here. I know that you have a big family, and the weekend is your busy day for your family as well, for your wife. No, for your work. Yeah, and
Every
the
day
same
is
question to you. Yeah, yeah.
every day is busy. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So yeah, actually, this coming Thanksgiving time is 8 years, celebrating 8 years when I first started going to the Wat. My story's a little different. We showed up at the doorstep through tragedy and trying to find change. And Ajahn actually showed me that you don't have to look very far for change. It's always right in front of you. You just have to be aware of it. And then, yeah, community changed my life. Just learning the meditation, learning the different culture, and it's so rich in all the values and what the community bring for each other. And then Tucson Meet Yourself, again, I've been here since 1986 and never knew anything about it, and was amazed by the cultural diversity there, especially in these trying times when things of like immigration and are so atop at the forum of everybody and what we do in everyday lives. It is so nice to see all of that come together, and it's a lot of joy. You just look around and you see so many different faces from so many different places, and you feel the love. You really do. So that's what keeps bringing me back, and I'm more than happy and excited to help every year.
Thank you, Derek, and now I think we get to know all of our panel this morning on Meet the Monk. And again, usually our program or my program, I just start doing this program, doing live streaming to talk about Buddhism, to talk about the work of Wat Buddhametta and the work of the Council of Thai People in the USA, which is our temple. Have been a member of this organization to oversee or to supervise the work of the Thai Buddhist monk who now call the United States as their home, have a temple, have the community here to do a Dharma program or Dharma talk online in English, in English, even though I'm, I'm Thai, or I can say I'm a Thai American now, I speak Thai fluently. But this program, we would like to connect with our community, especially people who don't understand Thai, and you don't really have to be Thai or know Thai to be at Wat Buddhametta. We try to include everyone as we can, as everyone share. So I have been in Tucson for over 26 years. This year will be my 26th year. I moved here in 2000, and I can share with you that when we were the first few Buddhist monks here in Tucson, uh, in those years, wherever we went, people just look at us like from the bottom to the top and ask, "Who are you?" And where are you from? Like that. And now I think people seeing the monk as your normal scene in Tucson, on the mountain, on the trail, on the walk, and almost everywhere. And the only way that I never go is the casino. Yeah. And even though the community that, oh, they have a goat over there, but I never go there. I never want to go there. Yeah. And we have been part of Tucson Meet Yourself, as I mentioned, for our follower on Facebook or on YouTube online, that Tucson Meet Yourself is a folk festival that is about food, but food from people who call home or who call Tucson as their home, who might migrate to Tucson from around the world. We have many community here. We have Polish, we have Ukrainian, we have Chinese, we have Filipino, we have Vietnamese, we have Thai, we have Lao, and we have other. We have Mexican food, and we are there to share our Thai food. So every year we uh, try to get everyone together to volunteer, to help, to work at our food booth because we like our booth is very popular with Thai food and welcome everyone to learn how to prepare Thai food, to cook Thai food, or to serve Thai food. You know, a lot of people uh, surprised when they sneak into our booth and you not really find many Thai people in the booth, but many non-Thai or not look like Thai people working at our booth. You know, and so I don't know that how much Lucas will have time with us because he's outside out of Tucson. I'll let you uh, share your experience why when you work and volunteer for our food booth and how you think that being part of volunteer for our booth will bring joy and like do a good cause for the community, not only just Wat Buddhametta, because we serve our community in Tucson. Let's start with Lucas, and then I'll go with Dion and others. Yeah.
Yeah, I think being part of the Tucson Meet Yourself, it's similar to some things we said earlier. It's being able to be there with the community, seeing everyone, and just enjoying the time there. Also, like I said earlier, you actually start to get to know individuals at the other booths and learn about other cultures as well. And my arms get a good workout from making pad thai, and always keeps up my pad thai skills, which I appreciate as well. And I think just the festival in general is unique. I actually first realize, you mentioned earlier about seeing monks in the community. I think it was before Wat Buddhametta opened. I saw you and the other monks at Tucson Meet Yourself, and I was like, oh, there's that. And it was the first that planted the seed that I knew that there was some type of Thai community in Tucson, which then led to being more involved with the temple. But the experience is always, I always look forward to it. There's a lot of times it's a lot of we're rushing, like, because people want the Thai food. People are coming and like, and but it's always fun, and I look forward to the experience every year.
Well, thank you very much for. As I said that, yeah, before nobody know that we have the temple here. I'm glad that one of our members helped to build the website. We introduced our temple to our website, you know, and we used to be number 4, number 5 on the Google list. Now, if you click Wat Buddhametta, or if you click Tucson Buddhist Center or Buddhist Temple in Tucson, our temple will pop up on number 1 of the list. And again, thank you for your input. If you still have time to join us, I'll bring you back in for your input later on about Tucson with yourself. Let's hear from our guest, another guest, Dion. Dion have been part of Wat Buddhametta and Tucson with yourself. I know that you make Tucson with yourself as one of your October priority, you know. And just to let everyone know, Dion is one of the person that help to keep our number, which is very important, correct, you know. And she's our accountant for the temple. And thank you for your work, both as our treasurer and also as a part of our community. Yeah. And please share your experience, Dion. Yeah.
Thank you, Ajahn. I also became involved with Tucson Meet Yourself through the Wat. I have been in Tucson for many years, but had never attended the festival. And I tend to avoid big crowds and big gatherings like that, so I had never done it. It is an amazing festival. At the community level, it's such a beautiful and inclusive celebration of the diversity of our area. And I had no idea until my first year at the festival just how diverse our community is here. And I think it was Mike that said it's really an introduction to people and communities through food. So it's a really beautiful festival. Um, at the temple level, it's a great opportunity to introduce the Wat to the public. Many of the people that come to the booth and purchase food from us take a card, take a schedule of events for the temple, and then show up later and become part of our community. So it's a wonderful way for people to know that we're out there to see us and for us to be visible in the community and invite more people to join us at the Wat for ceremonies and celebrations. As the temple accountant, I can also tell you that this is hands down the single largest fundraiser for our community through the entire year. It just can't be overstated how important it is to our temple's ability to operate and keep all of our offerings free of cost and to help fund the community and keep the lights on and upkeep of our property and all the things that it takes to keep this amazing community going. And it's a lot of fun to volunteer. As everyone else has already said, you get to meet all these other people in the community and work with them in new and different ways. And there is a spot for everyone. I am a terrible cook. Everyone knows it. I've been fired from egg roll duty, I think all 15 years running that I've worked the festival because I'm awful at it. And so my specialty is inside the booth, helping organize volunteers and running the cash box and working the cashier window. So no matter what skills you have, no matter what your background is, there is a spot for you to come and join the team and volunteer. You can work just a 3-hour shift, I think is what we're signing up for, is spots of 3-hour shifts. Everything from helping load the truck at the temple and set up the booth in the days leading up to the festival, to working the festival itself, both in the booth or cooking or in the back of house in the prep area. There is definitely a need for volunteers and a spot for everyone who wants to show up and contribute. And then after your shift, you're already there. So it's a great opportunity to go out and enjoy the festival and also experience the diversity of our community and try some new food and make some new friends.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your input and thank you for your work. I think when you volunteer, I normally put you inside the booth because you're good at doing a cashier thing than doing the, the food thing. Yeah. And
Definitely.
so let's see. Yeah. And thank you for being part of Wat Buddhametta and Tucson Meet Yourself. I hope that everyone who are watching us right now, if you are in Tucson, and please consider to volunteer for our Wat Buddhametta. You can, if you have Facebook, you can send me a message that, oh, I want to volunteer on this day and that day. Again, this year, Tucson Meet Yourself going to be held on the third weekend of October, which is October October 17, 18, and 19. Yeah, and we need a lot of people to do the work. And let's hear from Cynthia. Cynthia is one of our uh, member and who also uh, helping the temple at the Wat and also at the booth over the year. So can you share with us your experience for Tucson Meet Yourself, Cynthia, and how you can encourage every other people who might be watching now to volunteer to help at the booth this year? Yeah.
Sure. So my experience, I was saying before that, kind of what everyone's good at really comes into play at Tucson Meet Yourself. So me, I do kind of a little bit of everything. I help Ajan with the volunteer roster. I'll call people, give them a reminder. Everyone's always really excited. They'll ask questions, and that's fun, especially for newcomers. What do I do? What to expect? And so that's kind of fun. Educating them. I really enjoy the prep the few days before, where we fill, like I said, thousands and thousands of little, the dipping sauce for the egg rolls. We make the little plastic containers, cut up cabbage and other produce, for the things that are going to be made. That's when a lot of the Thai ladies come out in force, and it's just really fun seeing them work, do their thing, and talking and getting to know them in that capacity. And then when I'm down, at the event, as some of you know, my health has kind of deteriorated over the years. So when my first few years, I was, Ajan was teaching me how to make the pad thai and fried rice and stuff. And I'd help the ladies to the extent that I could. But as Ajan said one year, he said, don't take it personally if the Thai ladies are a little bit, gruff with you or short with you. He said, it's just their way. They know what they're doing, and I have no problem, deferring to them. I know that they're the experts, and I learn a lot from them. How to cook things, how to prep things, And then when I'm, like I said, at the event, one of my favorite things to do is cut noodles at the beginning. So like Derek's wife, Crystal, and I, we often end up doing that together, and that's a fun time. And then I'll wash dishes, and I'm just kind of like whatever is needed. I'm not like Derek, for example, will always man the pad thai, or we used to offer chicken satay, and, he'd just kind of be focused at one event. And I kind of do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, maybe an order from Costco, or I'll go to the temple and let Sama out, just a little bit of everything. But like I said, I really enjoy getting to know people in a different way. You'll meet some people and you've never met their families before, like their, spouses or children or grandchildren. And that's always fun. And then it's kind of, I really like the positive reinforcement of, in the past years, I haven't visited the other booths so much. But last year I did take, some time to walk around and see all the other amazing food booths and other, there's other things too. And I was wearing my Wat Buddhametta apron, and and people are like, "Oh, you're that booth," and how much they love the food and things like that. And it's really nice, positive, reinforcement for myself, but really for the Wat and the whole community, and we're such a positive influence there, and I'm really having fun talking about it and hearing about it right now, because I'm getting excited for October. Yeah.
Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you, Cynthia, for your participation, and thank you for mentioning the apron, because of I think this is our gonna be third year that we give away of our apron to whoever volunteer at our booth. After your work at the booth, you are welcome to take one of the aprons that you like to wear home, and this year we will have that available for our volunteer as well. So I'll take time to get the apron. Let's hear from Derek, and I know that Derek might be busy uh, in the morning because of they have a big family, and we have two little girls that love to get attention all the time, and so he might be busy. Let's hear from Derek and your participation. As I say, I know the whole family. I know Crystal, Derek, and then later on Sky, Cameron, and Kobe, and the little girl, Rosemary, and Moon have been big part of my life and the Wat community. So everyone know these two little girls because when they are at the temple, we used to have an experience that I have to take them back to the car because they don't want to leave the temple. You know, they will cry out and act out. So let's hear Derek input, and he have been helping at Tucson Media Cell and also at our Thai food community buffet as well. Yeah. So can you share us your experience and how you would invite everyone to be our volunteer for our Thai food booth this year? Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I love doing it just every year. I'm not sure what more to add. Everybody's kind of summed it up already, but it's just an amazing festival that gives everyone a chance to check out all the diverse communities and cultures within Tucson. It's very rich in the food and everything else, and just helping and being part of the community it's just it's fun. Learning to cook pad thai. I love the looks I get when people come to eat pad thai and they see this big crazy white tattooed guy cooking their food. So that's fun. But yeah, the aprons, everything's just a good time. It's not like work. It's like we're all having a good time. Yeah, I don't know what more to say than that. Come experience it for yourself.
Thank you for your input. And yeah, so normally, Derek, when they come to volunteer, they bring everyone else to come and volunteer. And thank you for being part of our Wat Buddhametta and our Tucson Media Cell. And we hope that this year we're going to make a difference to uh, our goal at the festival, not only to raise the money to support our one, but to raise uh, the awareness, you know, of how people can live together, even though we might be different, might look different, might come from a different part of the world. But everyone here in Tucson called Tucson home. So we get to meet other people face to face, and I really like that. And Tucson Media Cell is one of my big part of the year. I never work like I never stand from the sunrise to the sunset, but at least one time a year, 3 days, and I can do that. And so this is a great joy that Tucson Media Cell is coming up again. Let's meet with Dana, and Dana have been helping in so many ways and helping to set up the book, helping to load and unload the book, the stuff to set up the booth. And share with us your experience with Tucson Media Cell and how we can uh, bring new volunteer to work for us this year, Dana. Yeah.
Well, thank you for letting me share, Rajan. Yes, being a part of the Tucson Meet Yourself Festival is a really enjoyable time for me. One of the things I enjoy the most about it is the ability to take a little trip around the world, experiencing different foods without even having to leave Tucson. Um, the festival is amazing in its diversity of cultures, is amazing with the food that is there, the Greek food, the Italian food, the German food, um, Mexican, and all the other Asian foods that are there, the Ethiopian booth. There's so much diversity as far as the is your is experienced with the palate. It's amazing. One of the things that I think that a lot of people don't know is it preparing for the Tucson Meet Yourself starts weeks before the event even occurs. We start at the temple pretty much a month before it starts. The ladies are prepping food, rolling the egg rolls, and we have the freezers getting loaded up with different variety of things that are needed. Going to the store and buying the items that are needed to be cooked at the Tucson Meet Yourself, and then the getting to the the booth and being able to getting everything situated to where everything needs to be set at a particular place so we know what's being cooked at what station. And it takes a lot of time to put this all together. And Ajahn Sarut does a great job with bringing this community together to where we can bring this family to be of service for this event. And like I said, it starts weeks before. We're always looking for volunteers to come and help us load up the trucks and put things in the booth in their proper places, getting the lights set up, getting the banners set up, doing the flowers that are set up in front of the booth. There's many things that can be done when you volunteer for this. And we're always looking for volunteers to come and join us with this, to be a part of our family and the community. And we talk about the loving kindness that we like to share with this, and it's evident that there is a lot of love that goes around this community and the way that we share with each other. I've gotten to know Cynthia and Dion and Lucas and Derek and Mike. These are all family members that I love and have been a part, and very gracious people who have really embraced me. And I love being of service. It gives me such joy to be of service to the community and be of service to the temple and being able to give back a little bit what's been freely given to me, and that's the loving kindness that this temple always brings about. So thank you for letting me share with that too, Arjan.
Thank you very much, and for sharing your experience together. Yeah. So our next guest that I would like to invite to share his experience with Tucson yourself. You might see his picture here that he working on the egg roll. So let's hear from Michael. Uh, and Michael have been part of our community and our Tucson Me Yourself for many years. Well, since he start to know me, one thing that I normally do is when I know someone who are not really part of our community yet, I always introduce every one of you to the big part of our community. You get to know almost everyone that very active at the work and get to meet. Let's hear from Mike. Mike is uh, one of our member. Can you share your experience with us, Mike? And
I really look forward to Tucson Meet Yourself. Working in the booths, for me it's really a great time. I really enjoy my time there. I try to spend the entire 3 days at the festival, helping out the booth, filling any gaps that is needed wherever there may be a need. It can get pretty hectic and busy working there, but it's really the camaraderie, and that you have with the other temple members really makes the time go by a lot faster. You get to see the other community members in a less formal setting, and everybody kind of lets their hairs down and just has a great time working together. So I'm really looking forward to this year's event.
Oh, thank you very much. I hope you can keep your egg roll job with you this year. And
Yeah, I'm just not allowed to make them. I was encouraged not to make them. I can.
you're not the first one. And thank you,
Yeah.
Mike, for being here. And as everyone, if you are watching our program right now, that you see a lot of people who volunteer and work at our community, where an apron that we give it for free. And for anyone who volunteer to help at our booth, that you after your work done, if you like it, you can take the apron that you use to wear during the work for yourself at home. It's one of the souvenir that we give it away every year. And like for example, then we have something to say. We have some phrase. For example, delicious Thai food with love. And and other things. For example, delicious Thai food with mindfulness. Delicious Thai food with loving kindness. Uh, Something like that to help to raise the awareness of the teaching of the Buddha. And we need a lot of loving kindness in our community. We need a lot of being mindful in our life. And so we need all of that. And yes, we need love, we need family. And I'm very grateful that Tucson yourself and what Buddhametta can bring everyone together and work together. As some of you share that, yeah, working together with many other people can be very hectic. And I always say to our new volunteer that don't take things personally. Sometimes it can be very, very hectic working together. And I would say all of our volunteer we have one goal is to help to raise the fund to support our little Wat Buddhametta that we have helped to build since in the beginning until now. For example, Tucson Yourself is one of the biggest fundraiser of the year that we raised a lot of money, and we start from paying a lot of mortgage every year. And now, with the fund that we raise from Tucson yourself and other donations, we are able to pay off our land, our property, our Wat Buddhametta. And that is how working, your volunteering, your time can help to support the temple and also can help yourself, as a person, learn how to cook Thai food and to work with other people. And you will see that a lot of our volunteer working with smile, with love, with compassion, with open-minded. And I told everyone in the past that working with the Thai lady, sometimes they're very direct. They don't mean to be rude. They might say, "Give this to me, give that to me," or even myself, I do that. And I tell everyone that at the food booth, I normally say that I'm not a boss. And but at the food booth, I am the boss. So I'm the one that in charge of the booth. So listen to me or listen to the monk or uh, like if any issue thing that then just let me know. And that is what we work together and we have been doing together as a big family of Wat Buddhametta. And thank you everyone for being here. Thank you, Dion. Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Dana. Thank you, Derek. Thank you, uh, Lucas, for taking your time on your weekend. And we are going to have some more of this uh, live streaming to promote Wat Buddhametta and to promote Tucson with yourself. Why? Because we need a lot of volunteer to help us to make the job done, to serve, to cook and serve Thai food. And thank you for your participation, for help to encourage everyone. If you are watching, if you are in Tucson, you can be here in Tucson during that weekend, October 17, 18, 19, and 2025. And please volunteer to help us. And before we leave the program, is anyone would like to add some more into this? And before we conclude our program, Dion, would you like to conclude some of your experience and help to recruit our new volunteer? And we need a lot of new volunteer. Yeah.
Well, one thing we haven't mentioned is, although the festival is primarily known for its food, there is also, in addition to that, a constant throughout the festival schedule of events of dancers and crafts and performances from artists all around the world.
Right.
And that is another option of the festival that I think gets overshadowed, but I encourage everyone to also experience that. There are a couple of stages set up, and there's a schedule of events for that. So if there's something you're particularly interested in seeing, you could sign up for a shift at the booth around the time, right before or after whatever performances you're interested in. I think we've covered it really well here, but it's so important to our temple. It's important so that the community sees us out there and knows that we're there. And it's a great community building event in addition to being a lot of fun. It is stressful. It is exhausting. It is a phenomenal effort by the entire community to pull this off every year. And every year I am just in awe at the way our community, both at the Wat and all the other communities participating in the festival, all pull together to make this happen. It is the biggest fundraiser of the year, not only for our Wat, but for most of the nonprofits that are down there. So it's a great opportunity to not only experience the different diverse communities in Southern Arizona, but also to help support them in whatever their missions are. So I hope that we see you all out there. There's a spot and a job for everyone. If you feel like you don't have something to do or you're not sure, just show up and come see me or come see Ajahn Sarayut or any other monk or anybody else you see on screen, and we will gratefully and gladly put you to work. So hopefully we see everyone out there.
Thank you. Thank you. Mai or Cynthia, would you like to add anything more into it? And yes.
Oh, I just want to say two things. One is, if you're new, like every year that I go, that I'm at the event, and there'll be new people show up, like sometimes, two like young women, and they'll explain why they're there, or people who just aren't familiar with the routine. But what I really enjoy is watching them, being like brought in and taught what to do, and then just how they really get into it. So don't be, if you're shy or whatever, hesitant to volunteer, like don't worry, because everybody will take you under their wing, show you what to do, and make it really fun. And I guarantee it'll be a fulfilling experience. It is a lot of work, but, and I also want to give a shout out to the monks, because as hard as everyone works, and people do work very hard and devote many, many hours, of their own time, as well as money and other things. But the monks work so, so hard, from sunrise to sundown. And it's really inspiring to see their dedication. Ajahn, like you said, he's the boss, and he's kind of out there in the public eye, but again, a little more behind the scenes. The other at this time, the other three monks, they are just working so hard and so humbly, and it's just it's really shows what a wonderful how blessed we are to have this wonderful organization in our community that we can go to anytime. We can talk to the monks. They're very revered and educated and experienced, and it's just such a blessing. And Tucson Meet Yourself
Oh,
is a high point. Yeah.
thank you, Cynthia, for sharing that. Yes, we're very fortunate since the beginning of our Wat Buddhametta. We have a very faithful uh, and hardworking monk to help me, and Ajahn Paul, Ajahn Chai, and Ajahn T. And last year, it was the first year of Ajahn T, because he just moved from Thailand to Tucson. I keep checking on him. Are you okay? Are you okay? He he shyly told me that, yeah, I'm okay. I can do it. I can do it. And so that is the great thing of our community, both lay community member and our monk community member working very hard to help, to raise the money, to serve, to support the temple. My my is one of uh, my helper. Sometimes I was busy and I see people new come in. I will let Mike. Can you help that person to find a job or to find something to do, to talk to them, or if sometimes thing can be hectic, and I send Mike to help. Okay, talk to them and see whether if you need my help, I will be I will be on the side. Can you share with us before we conclude our program here together? Yeah.
It's a great festival. The food's fantastic. The people are awesome. And it's a really great opportunity to give back to the community.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Anything you would like to encourage everyone out there to come and especially get a new apron? I think you might have a few of them.
Yeah, it's really a fun time, and just the diversity of food, just trying all the different foods from all over the world. It's just worth coming, donating a couple hours, and exploring the festival. You're gonna have a
Yes,
great time,
and yes.
and you
So
get
we
an apron.
normally we normally encourage our volunteer that even before or after your work, go and walk around and explore other booth, other food, not only Thai. And talking about our booth, I didn't mention yet that this year we are going to move to all vegetarian, and we are going to be the first vegetarian food booth at the festival to share. And so we have vegetarian pad thai, and we have vegetarian fried rice. We have vegetarian egg roll, and we have vegetarian fried banana. And we also have our uh, Thai iced tea to sell at our festival this year. And I this year I intend to make everything vegetarian because of it's easy to manage as well. When we have the health inspector come, sometimes uh, we have some issue. For example, the refrigerator is not cool enough to do this, to do that. And then, so this year I thought maybe we'll do everything without meat, without anything. It will easy to taking care. And thank you for your input, my Cynthia and Dion. Dana, I'm not sure that you're still here. Or would you like to share before we conclude our program? Dana? Yeah.
Yes,
Otherwise,
thank you.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to reiterate one thing that Dion had mentioned, in that is there are time allotments that you can sign up for to volunteer. You don't have to work the full weekend. You can volunteer for a couple of hours and then go enjoy the music festivities or going to the different food booths and finding out the different um, types of foods that are there that are being displayed and being sampled. There is also vendors there that are selling their little trinkets and stuff that you can go and look at, and maybe you might want to purchase something like that. But the main thing is that you can do it to your schedule. You can come in and volunteer on the times that you're available, and that's what makes it nice because we're there from 10 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock in the evening, and you can pick out a time frame that works for you. Like was said before, the monks are there from early morning until the evening, and there's always um, room for anybody to come and volunteer at any time, even for an hour or two. If you got the time to just stop in and volunteer for a little bit, we'll embrace you. We'll put you to work. We'll find something for you to do. But it's always nice to have people come in and share their experiences, what they have done in the past for the Tucson Meet Yourself, and uh, get to meet the different people that come in. It's just a fantastic time. And thank you again for
Thank
letting me
you.
share and being part of this.
Thank you, Dana. And just again, before we conclude our program this morning, and thank you, everyone. Thank you, our community member. Thank you, Dion. Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you, Dana. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Lucas and Derek, for being here this morning. Again, for everyone who are watching us right now, we would like to invite you to join our Wat Buddhametta this year at Tucson Meet Yourself. Again, Tucson Meet Yourself this year is going to be on October 17, which is Friday, October 18, Saturday, October 19, Sunday. And normally on Friday, the festival officially start at 11 o'clock. But for all of us who work at the food booth, we start to be there like for our month ourselves. We start to be there even from the sunrise, and we are the last person to leave the booth, to close the booth every evening. So I would like to invite everyone out there, if you can volunteer for 3 hour work shift, and then you can enjoy the whole festival. Not only Thai food, can be other people from other part of the world who call Tucson as their home here. We are very grateful that this community of Wat Buddhametta can bring many of you together, working together, helping to build Wat Buddhametta to serve the spiritual need for people here in Tucson and the area greater than Tucson. And thank you, all 6 of you who can come to our program this morning, meet the monk, and actually the monk meet the community this morning. Yeah. And thank you for your input. Thank you for your helping. Hope to see you as one of our volunteer next month, October 17, 18, 19. If you don't know how to get involved, you can call our temple phone number. My cell phone is 520-203-6593, or you can send us a text messages that through messenger on Facebook that I would like to volunteer on this time, on this day, and we will uh, get you be one of our volunteer. And again, we have some gift for you if you volunteer to help at our booth. We have the apron about our logo and some of the good word to remind us, for example, delicious Thai food with love, delicious Thai food with mindfulness, delicious Thai food with big smile, something like that, and to help. And again, thank you everyone for being here, and thank you everyone for watching this morning our special episode of Meet the Monk with Ajahn Sarayut. We'll see you next time, maybe on Monday, for our next episode of Meet the Monk here from our little studio at Wat Buddhametta. And again, thank you everyone for being here. I'm going to play the outro about Tucson with yourself, and I hope to see you there at the festival.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you.